Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to do a specialty of Mirabel, which is very popular with our customer. It's called a Flammekuchen. A Flammekuchen is a style of pizza that they make in Alsace and in Germany, but it's made with onion, bacon and sour cream. I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to show you how to make the dough. As you can see, the flour we are using is a stone mill flour. This is from North Carolina. It's a wonderful flour. And we need those 4 ingredients. We are going to need some dry yeast, salt, water, and flour. So the first thing we do is to put the yeast in our bowl. We are going to add the salt. We are going to add the flour. And then we're going to put the water. The recipe will tell you the quantities, okay? I'm going to repeat like this, you know. We are putting a cup and a half of water. We are putting 3 cups and a half of flour, 3/4 tablespoon of yeast and 3/4 tablespoon of salt, okay? Usually I would use the hook to do that, but I am at home. I lost the hook, I don't know where it is, so I'm going to use the paddle. We are going to churn this dough for about 4 minutes. And after we have done that, we are going to roll our dough into a ball and let it rest for 4 hours. So we're going to flour nicely our table. We are going to remove the dough. Now you see the dough is all together, does not stick anymore, at least to the bowl. Stick a little bit here, that's normal. This is getting very elastic, so that is nice. We do not have to work it that much, you know, we just make a very nice ball with it. So, it doesn't look like this, but this little ball is going to give you enough Flammekuchen for about 8 people. We are going to put it in a bowl. This flour, let's not waste the flour because it's a wonderful flour, so we flour that. We put it here, and then we're going to cover it with a plastic wrap. And then we're going to put our dough in the fridge for about 4 hours. And then we'll go back to it. So after 4 hours of rest, I have divided my dough in 8 equal pieces. So this is one of them right there. You see, this little piece. We are going to use a lot of flour. You have to be very generous with the flour. You're going to roll it. I'm going to use also a parchment paper on the top of a sheet tray to put the dough after I roll it. It doesn't be here. And then we start to roll. It was very easy to roll. And don't forget that the dough is rather moist, so you have to make sure you have enough flour to do it. And you want to make it very, very thin. And as you can see, I'm going all over the place with it. Why? Because the Flammekuchen, contrary to a pizza, is very free form. Okay, so if it's round, it's round. If it's light, if it's long, it's long. Doesn't matter really, you know. So you see how thin it is. It's very, very thin. So you make sure you have it thin. So this one actually is more like a pizza because it's round. And then, in order to deplace this dough that is so thin, you want to roll it around your rolling pin, just like this, gently. Right, pick up the side if you stick a little bit. Up, here we are. And then you see it's so thin that you can see some little hole. That's okay. Then we put it here. Then you install this dough like so. And as you can see, it's so thin that you cannot really put any onion, cream and bacon on it and move it around because it's not going to work. It's going to be really falling apart. So what you have to do when you are done with that is to put the dough in a freezer. You put the dough in a freezer for as long as you want, it doesn't matter, okay? And when it's nicely cold and frozen, then you can put your filling on it. This is what I'm going to show you next. So now it's time to assemble the pie. We are going to cut the onions. So the best thing to use to cut the onion is what we call a mandolin. Okay, so you cut your onion in 2 pieces, and then we shave it very, very thin because the pie cooks very fast. So you shave the onion extremely thin, like so. in order for them to cook very fast. That's it.
Some of us are afraid of mandolins.
You can use a knife, but it's even more dangerous, so I would suggest the mandolin.
All right. And I noticed you did not go all the way down.
No, because you don't want to cut yourself.
Okay.
The bacon. So bacon you buy at the store, huh? Except what I did here, I put it in a freezer for 1 hour.
Oh, the freezer for 1
Yeah,
hour.
like this,
okay.
the bacon is fairly hard, okay?
Right.
And what
okay.
we can do with that is to slice it very, very thin with our knife. Because don't forget that ingredients have to be extremely small in order to cook extremely fast.
Right. Got that, Steve?
Okay, so here we are. Back here. So here you have about the right amount of bacon, the right amount of onion for
Can I
pie.
just point out something? That how finely thin this
Oh, it's
is,
very,
and
very
how much better it is to use a mandolin, and to avoid hurting your fingers, you don't
Yeah.
have to bring the onion all the way down to the end.
Are you going to get me the dough
Oh,
now
yes,
from the
I
freezer?
will.
No, thank you. So, if you have one of those, you can use it. If you don't have, use something thin and flat, that's good. So here we're going to put it like so. And ready to assemble the pie is a very, very easy thing to do. First of all, I put a glove. Then I take my sour cream, you see. And I'm doing, I'm spraying the sour cream like so. And please make sure you use sour cream, not another cream, okay? Do not use crème fraîche, do not use heavy cream, because all of that would run away all over the place. That's going to stay in our pie. Be generous with it, okay? Because, you know, the more creamy, the better it is. So that's good. So that's very nice. Then you are going to remove your glove. And then you're going to add first the onion. So you just sprinkle the onion all over your pie.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look how tiny the small
Yeah.
slice they are.
And then you're going to do exactly the same thing with the bacon. So up, put the bacon like so. So all over the place. Don't forget this raw onion and raw bacon, okay? Up, here we are. That's good. Then, I always season it a little bit, you know.
A little salt.
Tiny bit of salt.
But no pepper?
Oh yes,
Oh,
get a bit
yeah.
of pepper on that. So our pie is ready to go in the oven. And that's going to be cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes at 450, 475 degrees at home. Okay?
Try to go after, right?
Absolutely. Okay, now we're going to put it in the oven. You see, I have a stone in my oven, right? And you keep it in the oven all the time, the stone, like this is always up. Okay, so now I put out the pie, and we are going to close it and leave it like this for about 3 to 4 minutes until it's ready. I think we are going to see if our flammekuche is ready. Alright, it looks pretty good to me. So we are going to go with it. Maura, you give me...
The pizza peel.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's what it's called.
peel, that's right.
P-E-E-L. What a great
That's right.
crossword
Yep.
word.
Now you see here, I'm just going to grab it like so, and I put it, and here we are. So this is
Oh my goodness. That looks just
your
like
flammekuche.
what
So
you find in Alsace.
you were asking me about
the chives.
You can put parsley, chives, whatever. Here I have no
Right.
parsley, but I have plenty
Wow.
of chives in the garden. So
Wow.
this is what you do. So then after that, we're going to move it into our board, pizza board, like so. And then the best thing to do is to cut it.
Before you cut it,
Yep.
I know it's going to get, I don't want to get cold. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I don't like to make pizza dough or dough of any kind. Can I buy dough?
That's
I
a
mean,
good
the
question.
buy,
Yeah.
I know you can get it at
Yeah.
a supermarket.
Yeah.
Can we use the same thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
you
okay.
you can use pizza dough you will buy at the supermarket, or if you have pizza parlor not too far from where you are and that they are open, you can go there and ask them to sell you some
A
dough.
round of dough.
That's
And
it.
you, if it's frozen, you can just defrost it and then make your roll it
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and then freeze it again
Absolutely.
for the pie.
And I tell you
good.
the truth, there is even some companies, like in New York, I know there is some, who sell the dough already flattened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's frozen. So
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big fan of it, but
well, that-
this is
I-
what they do. Now you see here, I can cut it in as many pieces as I want,
Great.
you know. Or you can use the same pizza roll if you have one. You can
I
do
see
that.
pennies here.
And that's it. This is ready.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.